Hello everyone, welcome back to the interview session of the Paris Blockchain Week Summit. We are now with Emanuele from Dusk Network. Hello Emanuele.
Hello.
How are you?
Oof, it has been quite an intense couple of weeks coming here, and everything that I've seen so far, people buzzing, so a little intense, I would say, but very well.
Yes, very hectic. So today is the first day of the first Paris Blockchain Week Summit. What did you see? How do you feel? How is it going?
Well, for me, it actually started yesterday evening because I was in the VIP dinner at the France Stadium. I've never been there. It was phenomenal, and I met so many people. I had a very interesting conversation with David Chow, the inventor of DigiCash. And so for me, it already started, but this morning I was already quite happy to see that, it wasn't only about the VIP dinner, but there are a lot of very interesting events going around.
Since you've been around for a while, I would like to ask you, what is your past? What got you into this whole network? What is your story?
Oof, well, I am a long-time engineer. As a matter of fact, I've been around for more than 20 years, and I first, started with something that was very close to the blockchain technology, which was Byzantine fault-tolerant systems, because they are really a problem in air traffic control, which is where I started my career. And then moving farther, then I got an interest in the economic way of solving the Byzantine fault-tolerant problem, and that is how I got hooked. And then fast forward 2017, 2018, then we saw the Dusk team saw a huge opportunity with the security, the security token offering.
So now I would like to ask, why Dusk? Is it a metaphor? Is there a story behind it? How did you name?
Well, to be completely frank, it was the result of two very long sessions in which we were thinking what was the most important part of our network. And the most important part that we feel is probably the main USPS of our technology and our novelty, it's cryptography. It's basically privacy, which was a determining factor and a missing factor in all the other blockchain. So, but when you're talking about privacy, then you do not want to be, too dark. Yeah. You do not want to be associated with the night, but certainly not with sun as well. So we actually came up with Dusk as a way to, to describe the soft obscurity.
That's a good middle ground.
Yes, absolutely.
Dusk is claiming to be both privacy-oriented and transparent. Could you elaborate a bit more on this point?
Absolutely. So when we are talking about transparency, we are actually talking about the capability of determining that those who transact or those who participate and partake inside of a system, they have been pre-approved, right? And in that sense, that is what we want to preserve. We want to basically enforce on-chain, which is differently than any other proposition out there, the capability of restricting transactions among those who have been pre-approved, KYC, AML'd, participated to a certain fundraise, whatever. And you can go as crazy as you want, considering that we have a smart contract platform.
Your imagination is your limit, probably.
Absolutely. But at the other end, then because of GDPR, for example, because of all of the capability of manipulating the price on an open ledger, then we need it to be private as well. So, and that is how we conceived our network, to have exactly these two things baked in at the very beginning, at the consensus level. And it probably should be said that the consensus that we are using, which is called Byzantine agreement, a segregated Byzantine agreement, or proof of blind bid, more colloquially, is the first privacy proof of stake algorithm right now in existence.
That's a pioneer.
You can say so.